Gonna be about Oscar Robertson, the NBA great, who I want to say has been underappreciated. He was the king of the original triple double. Won a ring, won a championship with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar back with the Milwaukee Bucks. Great college athlete, very athletic. Man, averaging 26 points, had an incredible career, had incredible talent. Doesn't get his due. Because when you get old whack busters who come on these shows and try to downplay guys who played in the 60s and stuff, make them like they were plumbers and like they were, just handyman and couldn't play. They try to come up with excuses. You don't understand that his ruckus stood for a long time. He belongs in the same conversations when you talk about Wilt Chamberlain, when you talk about Bill Russell, when you talk about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and then Jerry West's contemporary and counterpart. Oscar Robertson was a bad dude, left hand, right hand. He's the only player that if you really want to tell you know how bad Oscar Robertson was? For all this comical debate about who's better out of Michael Jordan and LeBron James, he's the guy that's in the middle because both those guys are in depth to what he did. Russell Westbrook, who's obviously benefited the most with the triple doubles and everything, he's the guy that transcends all that. So you can't even talk about the off guard or the small forward or something style wise with all that. And now I'm going to talk about the great Oscar Robertson. I've always said, though he's also a well-spoken black man, he never got his due. He should have been a commissioner, should have had a award named after him, should have had some say in the NBA. Very dignified, down-to-earth soul brother who's never gotten his due. And it's very frustrating when you see true pioneers and greats walking around and they get treated kind of like whatever when they have these rankings or they talk about this talk. But you can't talk about basketball. Magic Johnson coming from the Oscar Robertson school of doing it all. Isaiah Thomas too. Even Steph Curry owes a nod to Oscar Robertson. Not so much for the shooting, but the ability to you controlling the tempo and the things that you're doing with your shot, with your balance, what you're doing. This is all Oscar Robertson. If you wanted to make the case that he's the GOAT, you could. You really could. Because if you think about all the areas that he did, and this was in a touchy-feely era of basketball where there was no flopping and acting like now. So that man was holding his own. But anyway, I think Oscar Robertson has been underappreciated too long, and he should get his due. And they should be more acknowledging of it. Because he's the link to a lot of what you still see today. That's how great he was on the court and off the court. Dignified. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments. And I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. And if you don't know about Oscar Robertson, you get up on Google. Let it be your friend. Find out. I'm out.